Hello, wonderful people out there. I am working on getting my health back to 100. I feel great considering I have laryngitis, which I felt fine, but my voice did not. And now it's super crazy windy where I am. So my sniffles are kind of back. But I appreciate you sticking with me through these readings. I hope you find some message in them for you that helps you in your journey. That is my intention. I've already blessed and shuffled my decks. Let's see, we're going to do a message for the collective. These messages are intended to be timeless, so if you're just finding this message now, there may be a message for you at this time, as these readings are intended to be timeless. That's funny, I said that in the beginning. Ugh, my head's still a little foggy. You got me. I feel fine, but my words are a little jumbled today. I do realize that. So again, I thank you for your patience as I get back on the mend. Please take only what resonates, leave the rest. Only you will know if this message is for you. Yep, that's it. I'm not going to say the other part again. Yeah. I'm going to go to bed early tonight. All right, a message for the beautiful collective. Spirit, and anyone in the collective who needs this message at this time. Interesting. Okay. All right, we're going to start off. First it says, choose the path of nope today. Don't phone it in. All right, drop the dime. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. And we have last, breathe like you know how. Okay. See if I can get these in the right order. I mean, it's a pretty fluid message. Okay. Don't phone it in. Choose the path of nope today. You know, this particular card, often I think of like don't drop a dime, and it's weird to think that there's certain ages that watch this that might not know what that means, because you would have to drop a dime in a payphone, which isn't really prevalent today. Okay, so I just dated myself. That's super fun. Don't phone it in. Don't drop the dime. Don't phone it in. Choose the path of nope today. Like no. Right? Nope. You know, this could be something current in your energy right now. This could be like whenever you're watching this. This could happen, or, you know, you may be feeling like you want to call someone and kind of like say something. Right? Like you have something to say. And I think that Spirit is saying, why don't you take a beat, right? Take a moment. Take a moment and breathe like you know how. Because whatever it is that you feel like calling and telling someone, right? Whoever this one person is in your life, you will know how this resonates in your personal situation. This could be anyone, lover, family, friend, you know, lover, family, friend. Could be a work situation, but, you know, definitely take a beat if it's a work situation. I feel like this is a personal relationship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. this could be like a lot, like this could be something that or somebody, excuse me, that you've known for a long time, right? Like 9 could be a number. 9 could be like 9 months, 9 years, 9 weeks. Actually, it's a half. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.5. You know, you've known them for quite a while. Spirit is saying, take a second. Do not pick up the phone. You know, maybe it's your best action at this point is no action. Because whatever it is that you are getting as this truth, it will give you a certain amount of freedom to let this person, place, or thing go. But it's going to upset you. It's going to upset you. And you're going to have to, you know, the term woo-saw, like breathe through this energy. This card. So this card has like a lot of chakra energy in it. And let's see, blue. There's 2, 1.5. There's 2 blue phones here. 1.5 blue phones. Blue's the throat chakra. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so this could have something to do with something at work, right? This could, you know, or this has to do something with maybe even just your own personal power. Here we have this yellow energy. I feel like this is the truth, right? This is the truth. You're looking at it. So there's a body here. You are this blue, indigo kind of, indigo, blue, throat chakra, kind of crown chakra, no, excuse me, throat, third eye chakra energy. That's so funny. I don't know if you can hear that or not. I just hit my headphones and my radio popped in. And it says, you are one of a kind. That was the lyric that was playing. You are one of a kind, one of a kind, one of a kind. You, collective, are one of a kind. So interesting. That may resonate with somebody. Where did my remote go? Hold on one second. I feel it because I stopped my music. And I want to put it back on. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Yeah, that was playing One of a Kind, Chris and T, which is a great album. Side note. Let's see. Sorry. I do like to have that playing in the background. Sometimes I do get messages from that for the readings. So, whatever you find out is maybe about your personal power, potentially, you know, your success. It could even really be about your body. With this kind of like solar plexus energy that you're looking at. And then as this energy expands, you get into kind of like the sacral and that root chakra energy, right? The orange and the reddish kind of melted together. And that could have to do with something, you know, creativity, maybe some blockages, maybe something that's being blocked at work, potentially, maybe even just like having to do with like personal power, like in terms of just like relationships. Like this is going to upset you because it somehow restricts that your personal power within a relationship. But this is a truth, right? So whatever this is true. What you find out could be actually true, and the unfortunate part is it's going to upset you. So again, I feel like this is a general collective reading, so only you're going to know how this is going to resonate with you. But as this kind of steps out, right, into that like root chakra energy, so this is like a lot of lower chakra energies, you know, this could be about love, right? This could have to be some sort of love work relationship. Again, having to do with some sort of like feeling like someone's maybe taking your power away, or you know, something that's upset that power, and you're not happy about it. And maybe you want to take action, quite possibly. Or even whatever this truth is, like wanting to remove this from kind of unwanted people, places, or things kind of from your energy field, right? That's what I get from that. But what's interesting is like these are the lower chakra energies, which also could just be like a really low vibing. I mean, everything combined, this could just be just a message for somebody else. This could just be some like really low vibing energy, right? This could be like the idea of just low vibing, literally like the lower chakras vibing energy. And you're looking at this and you're like, fuck this, I'm done, right? Whatever this is, I'm fucking done. Whatever this truth is, right? I think you may now actually see what this is and see your light body here. Let's just pretend like this is your higher self, because that's what we should be operating out of, is your upper chakras. So like here you have like, here's a little bit of green coming from your heart. So like, I feel like you've blocked off that energy. There's not a lot of green here. Definitely it's the one missing chakra color from this card. It's tiny. It's right here. I don't even know if you can see it. It's like right there. But your higher self, lots of blue, right? Lots of throat chakra. Like you definitely want to say something, right? Which is where we get the phone it in energy. And that's why I keep saying that. And I feel like, with this indigo kind of energy here. So throat chakra, like whatever it is that you see, this is like throat chakra. Third eye chakra, indigo color. I feel like you're seeing this now. Like it could be something that you've like been dealing with for a while, whatever this is, person, place, or thing. But it is just now, like you're seeing this with different eyes. You're seeing this like with your third eye. And I think you're seeing this from your higher self, from like what's your highest good. And maybe you've had to close off like that heart energy to kind of understand what this is. Maybe you were leading with your heart. Ooh, I heard that. Maybe you were leading with your heart. Maybe you have a really big heart and you had to pull that energy in, and that's why that's so small. Because whatever this is, you see it now, right? There's no eyes on this man, but you now see whatever lower vibrational energy this was, whether it's in work, relationship, family, friend, loved one, or just an overall situation. I think you now see it. I think you see it for what it's worth, what it is, and you are going to want to say something, right? But Spirit is cautioning you not to do that. Do not be, what's the word? Like reactive. Choose the path of cool, calm, collective. That's not even the word I want to use, but like choose the path of non-reactionary. This is going to be your best bet with whatever this truth has been revealed or will be revealed in the near future. Spirit is saying, breathe like you know how. Okay, so that's a really beautiful energy here. So breathe like you know how, right? Here's your masculine and your feminine side. And Spirit is saying, and here's all of the chakras, right? You are going to need to really ground yourself, really root yourself here. We have the vines coming up. Root yourself in your masculine and your feminine energy. Find that balance, right? The masculine energy is going to want to come out and, pick up the phone, and you're pissed, right? Whether you're a man or a female, male or female, or any beautiful energy in between, whatever energy this is, it's going to be your dominant energy. And Spirit is saying, breathe, right? Ground your energy. Find that, right? The pink and the blue. So feminine, masculine energy with that chakra energy. Connect those two. Connect. This is one person, right? This is one person. Interesting. They're twins. I just heard Gemini energy. That's a possibility. Gemini energy for sure. You could be a Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini. But this is twins, or maybe you have a twin. That's also a possibility. This could also have to do with siblings, right? Pink and blue, I think of like babies, which brings me to siblings, which is like kind of diluted. But also this could be a sibling situation. This could be something to do with your sibling, which of course the easiest person to pick up is any type of a sibling in your life if this resonates with you. On that note, of course we're not going to think about calling our boss quickly, but maybe we'll think about picking up the phone and telling our sibling off with the quickness, and that is not what you're being called to do. Sometimes certain people, we can pick up the phone and call that in real quick, right? Especially our loved ones, the ones closest to us, because, well, we know the threshold for kind of, we know, if this is a family thing, I think that it's difficult, because a lot of the times, one, in family situations that, are still kind of like healing and healthy boundaries, it's easy to lash out because you know that you're quote unquote family and that you're going to have to come back together again because that's what you were told. That's what families do. And like I said, in a healing family, healthy boundaries setting, this, blood or no blood, the idea is that everyone gets that respect, and everyone should have that respect, and doesn't stop just because you're family. So if this is a sibling issue, definitely don't do what one has done in the past and pick it up and call it in, or tattle, right? Don't phone it in. Like dropping a dime is like in the old school terms, like tattling, like you're ratting somebody out. Or maybe you find out about someone ratting someone out and you have to choose the path of no. Breathe like you know how. Bring in that energy. Find the balance. Find the balance within you. This is really just one person, right? It's all your masculine and feminine energy. Let it go. I am reading this book that's pretty cool right now, and it talks about when you are feeling challenged in a situation. This is going to sound so much easier than it is in practice. When you're feeling challenged in a situation, or maybe it won't, I don't know. But when I read it, I was like, oh, okay. And then I tried to put that in practice, and I was like, oh, wow, this is pretty difficult. But it's like a Buddhist kind of idea psychology in Buddhism, where when an emotion comes to you, right? So let's say this pissed emotion comes at you, or this is like building inside of you, collective, then you allow that energy to come to you. You acknowledge what is it that's pissing me off? Like get to the root of it. Is it abandonment? Is it anger? Is it jealousy? Is it envy? Is it whatever it is, right? Frustration. I mean, what is the underlining quote unquote emotion that is attached to what's pissing you off? You identify what that emotion is. Let's pretend that emotion is like a cloud, right? And I've talked about like bringing your emotions to the table, and that's another way of looking at this, to having that emotion take a seat, understand what that is, so that when you want to address this, because I'm not saying not to address what this is, but you need to do that in this grounded energy, right? It's not just this kind of brash, maybe that's the word. I kept wanting to say harsh, but that isn't it. Brash, is that a word? I don't know, I just heard brash, and I feel like that's what I wanted to say earlier. I don't know. You can tell me if I'm wrong. Brash. But, and the idea is, like, you identify what that is, what the emotion is that you're actually feeling. It's not that you're just pissed. Yes, that is the reaction to the emotion. What's the emotion? And then you identify the emotion, and then you go through like a series of breathing, which again sounded so simple in the book. Not simple. Getting in touch with your breath, breathing in and out, counting from 1 to 10 in each exhale, and inhale and exhale. So 1, breathe in, 1, breathe out, 2, breathe in, 2, breathe out. And you get all the way to 10, and then you reverse from 10 back to 1. You do this 3 times, and you have to concentrate on the numbers. The minute this idea, whatever this is that's upsetting you, comes into your mind, or if then all of a sudden you start thinking about online banking or what you're going to post, later on today, or somebody else's post that maybe pissed you off, like that could be whatever it is, whatever this is. But, as you're kind of identifying this and you're trying to calm your nervous system down and you're using this breathing technique and you have to do it 3 times, if another thought comes in the middle of counting from 1 to 10 and then from 10 to 1 backwards and doing that 3 times, you have to start over. Not in the repetitions, but the 1 to 10 or the 10 to 1. So you start over. So if you lose your train of thought at 4, you start back at 1. All the way back up to 10. And then back. And you do that 3 times. And you just focus on your breathing, just your inhale and your exhale and the numbers. And that's it. It's repetition, it's repetitive. And what you're going to do is you're going to disassociate your emotion to your response to someone else's emotion or an emotional feeling to an action. So once you've identified that, right, this breathe like you know how, counting to 10 is pretty easy. I'm pretty sure you got that covered. So it's the breathing. It's the allowing the outward distractions to clear your mind space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Interesting. I thought maybe that'd get to 10 and that'd be pretty cool, but that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those numbers might have some significance to you. That's interesting. So in the masculine energy here, right? So that breathing technique might help you kind of get through this kind of knee-jerk reaction to act out of emotion. I mean, this is a truth that you're finding out and that you're finally seeing, and I totally can validate that for you. But your reaction, you are in control of your reaction. You may not be in control of the truth. You may not be in control of someone else's reaction as that truth is revealed, but you are in control of yours. So Spirit is saying, ground your energy. Interestingly enough, I'm going to end this reading. This is way longer than I thought. Wow. I don't know. I might have to post this one on YouTube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This chakra pattern, interestingly enough, so like this masculine energy, right? These chakra gradations, and they do go in the gradation of the chakra work here, right? Starting from the root and all the way up to the crown chakra. These are large energies. And what's interesting is that the solar plexus is shared with this heart energy, right? This is like a blended energy. So like, this masculine side can kind of blend that energy. It's like a transitional. So like as you work on your root chakra, like that's going into like the sacral, which flows into the solar plexus, which then goes into the heart and then the throat. And then these two are shared. And I don't know, can you see that? Sorry. And it's like blended, but the feminine energy, right? It's very clear and it's very direct. It's not diluted at all. This is totally blended work here, right? Beautiful energy. But this feminine energy is like boom, 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 right? Here she has, there's no blended where, this petal is just, that's direct, right? You're dealing with this energy directly. And then once you kind of get to the crown chakra, you get like this extra little bit up on top, which is interesting. It's a little bit blended here, between like this third eye energy and your crown chakra, but this feminine energy is clear, it's direct. So maybe this is just like your feminine energies. It's like if you're, addressing that, but this masculine energy is very blended, right? Every petal here has not just one color, but 2. Yeah, 2 in each one. So interesting energy for that. This has turned into a much longer reading than I intended. But I do feel like there's a message for someone here for this. And I might put this on my YouTube page. Maybe I'll do both. I don't think it's going to get a lot of... I don't know if it'll find the right person. And maybe that's why I'm feeling called to say that I'm going to post this on my YouTube. Maybe I'll do both. Because I feel like this message is definitely for somebody. For sure, for sure. And I hope it finds you. I hope you find that, and I hope you find that grounded energy. I hope this truth will indeed set you free, right? I hope it does. I hope it sends your mind, your body, and your spirit free. You definitely deserve that. And in this course of events, Spirit is saying, ground your energy. Step into all of the healing work that you've done as you balance your masculine and feminine energies and ground your energy. Shitty things are always going to happen. This won't be the last. So make dealing with this better than the last time an unsettling, uncomfortable energy, a truth was revealed that upset you. Deal with this one better. Whether you're in that energy or this energy is coming to you soon. You will know. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.